Are you ready? Okay, welcome. Welcome so much to my channel, and this is Nelson Baraza. What's up, guys? So today I have another one, and this one is very interesting and very enticing. Listen, maybe you're listening to me and you're asking yourself, will I ever marry? Because the lady I want hates me. She dislikes me. And if you're a lady, you ask yourself, will I ever be loved? Will I ever be liked? Because the man that I want, what? He's not even looking. He's not even showing any sign. But I have a good story. This is my story. It is called Based on Real Life Story. I'm not forging it up. I'm not making it up. It is what happened. So for me, with my beloved wife, before I even imagined that she can become my wife, and before she also imagined that I can approach her, this is how we used to live. This wonderful lady of mine could not even greet me, could not even look at me twice. Guys, I was very thin. Yeah, I was very thin. Today, the way I look, it is still a testimony. But this is how this is not how I will look 10 years to come, right? How I look today will become also a big testimony 10 years to come. But listen, what about the 10 years ago? If how I look today, I am good, I can testify. So, you can imagine how I used to look 5, 6, 7 years ago before I approached her. So this is what could even make her not to look at me twice. I used to do long fastings, so you can imagine the figure I had. My body used to be very thin, like the stick of a pin pop. Then my face could look like a pebble, a shapeless pebble, a very small rock that is shapeless. That is how I used to look. If some of you have my photos on how I used to look 7, 8 years ago, I used to be a very small boy. That's why she could never even look at me twice. So, in as much as that we were serving with her in the same ministry, in the same church, and we were many boys, many gentlemen in the ministry, I was amongst the most hated gentleman in the ministry, the most disliked. She disliked me the most. She hated me the most, and I wondered why. But at that moment, I couldn't even try to figure out that she doesn't greet me. She doesn't smile when I'm around. She doesn't even feel comfortable when I'm around her. So this how I got an opportunity to save her number, and she also saved my number. When I am with you in the same group, I always save everybody's contact as long as we are with you in the same group. So I had saved her number already. We were having a church program next week, so I had to text some people in church to tell them about the program. So it happened that I texted her in her inbox, and that's how she saved my number. If somebody saves your number in WhatsApp, you are able to watch and to view their statuses. So listen, I made a very terrible mistake. I used to view her statuses, and I couldn't like anymore her statuses because she used to post memes that are not that related with spiritual matters or church matters, or some memes that a born again believer should not even post. So I went into her inbox. So instead of loving her more, I corrected her harshly and bitterly. I told her, stop posting those kind of memes, and you're serving in church. Sure. So she got very angry, very agitated, and that's how I was deleted, guys. I was deleted. Somebody saving your number today, then after 2 days you begin to tell her that stop posting those memes. So I told her that way. Then she deleted me, she unsaved my number, and even now the hate increased. The dislike increased times 7. Like that fire that Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego were thrown into increased 7 times. So my hate was increased 7 times. Little did she know that I had a fourth man. I had a fourth man that appeared, and now look, I'm her husband. Now, how was the transition? The transition was so much divine. Now, when the timing of God was right, the veil was torn. The man she hated, she now loved. Before that, I used to hear that she could even tell her friends that she's close to, that I am very serious. And anytime I could take a microphone and do the programming of the church, anytime I could give people a good joke, the whole church would laugh, but not her, guys. She could not even laugh. You know, today she tells me that my jokes used to be very, very awkward, not even funny. But she could even that time wonder why people are laughing and she's not even finding my jokes funny. Anyway, I forgive her. I forgive her. Now, I don't even know the reason why she hated me or disliked me. But amongst many reasons is that I used to be a very serious guy, very strict guy, and very harsh person. And that made her even very sad and very angry with me, and disliked me the most when I went to her inbox and told her to stop posting memes. That was the main reason why I was disliked, hated, and even my number was deleted. I'll give you a very wonderful story on how God turned the table, that the man she hated is the man that she loved. She didn't see a harsh man anymore, but she saw a man with a purpose. She didn't see a serious face anymore. She saw a husband. God didn't change me. God changed her eyes. The transition reveals God's proper timing. That's why I'm saying that maybe the spouse that you'll have in your life is very present in your life. The person will marry, just playing around you. Some of you are even hated or disliked, just as it happened to me. But look how God changed the timeline, how God changed the season. Because when the timing of God is right, your life story changes completely. And that's how the pages were turned. I will tell you the next episode, because I don't want to make longer videos. I'm just trying to see if you people will be liking my videos. And if you do such, if you comment, if you subscribe, if you share, if you like, I'll be posting longer versions of my story. And these are just sketches of how my life have been, especially in love story and in marriage life. And I believe I'll be impacting lives to people. And I'll be giving much stories from different topics of life, according to how God is changing my life and improving my life. So viewers all over the world, I don't want to speak more, but what happened to me can happen to you. And if you're a lady, if you have a man and you're disliking that man today, hating that man today simply because he's too serious with God, he loves God more and he's so serious and he doesn't even smile, he look over spiritual, and you hate that man because of that, that can be sign number one that God can change you anytime. God can open your eyes anytime and begin to like that man, just as it happened to me and as it happened to her. It can happen to you too. Now, I also don't know what happened, because I never even looked at her twice. I never even imagined that I can marry this lady. And even when she deleted my number, I never even noticed it. I never even noticed it. But later, when the love appeared, when the love came to sin, things changed. If you want to know what happened until she had to save my number again, please comment there at the comment section below, so that I know you are following and you love it, so that on Monday next week I drop another one. Good. I can say that I'm a happy man today, that if I was hated once and now the one that hated me have married, then that means there is hope for you. God bless you. Keep on believing in God. Keep on praying. Keep on trusting in God. God can change your life any day, anytime. Thank you for watching. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to subscribe. Bye bye.